Hello, this is Carol, the otherwise woman, and you have stopped by for my intuitive and interpretive reading of the prevailing energies that will be with us from the full moon on the 10th of September until the new moon on the 25th of September 2022. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. So let's see what we have in store. The Well card from the Wisdom of the Cailleach deck, the Ace of Stones, Foundation of Life from the Wildwood Tarot, and Hawthorn. This is our Celtic tree ogham energy for this period. Now when I look at this combination, my first thought is, we get to stop, take a breath, do some healing, especially around the heart, issues of the heart. The Well is a card that indicates taking time for rest, for restoration, for healing, meditation. In ancient cultures, wells were often seen as a source of healing waters. You also notice that this card looks a lot like an eye, and I know in the Celtic language, wells were often called, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but swiel, and it's the word for eye. That'll come up later. The Ace of Stones is about connecting to our life force, well, the foundation of life, to the physical energy that we have, the source of that energy, and then bringing it out into the material, bringing our imagination into physical reality, into existence in our earthly realm. Hawthorn is a great energy for clearing blockages, especially blockages around the heart chakra. So this helps us get past fear, past feelings of inadequacy, past feelings of being the victim. But I do want to add a word here. This is not about victim shaming. You know, sometimes we really are the victims of bad circumstances, and it has nothing to do with what we have attracted into our lives. But this helps us get past staying stuck in that feeling of being a victim and helping us find the power and the courage to move on. The Hawthorn also carries the energy of preparing for a new step in our spiritual growth. So that's what I think this period is going to bring. We need to take time. This is a good an indication too that we might want to spend some time out in nature. Here, I was going to say in the northern hemisphere we're heading into fall, but in the southern hemisphere you're heading into spring. So definitely a more temperate time of year when it may be more pleasant to be outdoors. Spend some time connecting with nature, finding the healing energy that comes from just sitting on the ground, listening to the wind in the trees, or by a seashore, listening to the waves, feeling the breeze on your face. Especially healing, again, when it comes to the heart. So once you've spent a little time feeling restored, then start thinking about what world do you want to create? What do you want to bring into existence? So this is a time for rest, for planning what your healed, healthy, holistically sound heart wants to make of the world. Another aspect of this reading I want to bring up is that both the well and hawthorn have connections to the other world. So I feel like this is going to be a good time when our ancestors, our guides, nature spirits, and angelic forces, all the unseen allies that we have, will be available to us. Particularly around the time of the equinox. Now, I mistakenly mentioned that my last reading would cover the time of the equinox, and it didn't. Oops. I'm sorry about that. But during this period, from this full moon to the new moon, we will come into that time of balance. And that's traditionally a time when the veil between the worlds is thin. So some of us may find a really close connection with our ancestors and our guides and our unseen allies. This would be a good time to ask your ancestors to help with the healing, especially if there's something that you have inherited, or if you are doing healing of your lineage, some ancestral work. This would be a very good period to put some energy toward that. So I think that's a good summary of what this next moon cycle will bring to us. I know I'm going to go make myself some hawthorn tea. If you haven't done that, it is quite delightful. It's not a strong infusion at all. Very floral, very delicate, but it always leaves me feeling lighter. So that might be something that some of you out there might want to try. Well, this looks like a more comfortable period, perhaps, than we have been through. So take some time, let yourself heal, but then let yourself dream. Dream what you want your reality to be like. And let that take root. It will grow later. But now, we're planting the seeds. Okay, well, I hope that this next moon cycle is very pleasant for all of us. The energies certainly indicate that it can be. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. And if you would like a personal reading from me, you can contact me at otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com, and we can discuss the details. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.